Welcome everybody to the first energy forecast of the week for 2024. I can't believe it. It is January 1st. It is Mercury goes direct day. What a way to step into the new year. I have loved this last couple weeks of 2023, even with the hecticness and the intensity and urgency of moving on December 30th. You can see I have a new backdrop, which is really fun. And it was just kind of really fun to let go and release and, kind of say adieu to a year gone by. Now, some people aren't great with completions, closures, endings, but I personally love them because when something ends, it means something new gets to come in. And that's how I feel about 2024. I woke up this morning really excited. I mean, I got new hair, new backdrop, new energy. It just feels really fresh. And part of that fresh feeling is this Mercury going direct energy. We've spent the last couple weeks kind of being like, okay, 2023 was intense. The end of 2023 was intense. It was intense. And now it's kind of like Mercury gives us a little nod off now, like a little pat on our buttocks and says, go make friends, go enjoy the next few weeks, play in what this new energy is all about. And that's what's kind of fun about this week, as we are going to be in Mercury shadow, still expect some like glitches in your electronics and your communication, but ultimately we just spent cocoon time really sitting and sinking into who we were, what we really wanted for ourselves, what the new year represented. And now it's like, we're here. So spend this week letting yourself just kind of imagine the possibilities for 2024. This isn't a week where you're getting really articulate with details. That will come later in the next few weeks, but just let yourselves imagine what's possible. Dream into what it is that you kind of want to experience. I would put a lot of intention into the feelings that you want to be experiencing for this year in this week. I know I'm excited to get into my journaling and really write things down and just let the words flow through me about what I want to feel like at the end of this year, how I want to, really encourage a sense of intimacy in relationships in my life, because that's kind of where I'm personally at. Is like I've noticed that, I've kind of moved away to heal and do some work around some really significant relationships in my life. And now I'm ready to come home and nurture and nourish the relationships that are really significant to me and that really matter to me. So I'm really excited about that. And I would love to hear like what's come through for you for 2024. Like, what are you most excited about as you step into imagining what 2024 will kind of like encourage you to experience? Or what are you nourishing in your life and in your relationships and in your business right now that you can't wait to kind of like see how this nourishment is going to feed and grow and expand in your world? And when I went to pick the card for this week, the one that jumped off the shelf was Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. It's a glorious, and now wrong side. You can see that I have all my card decks behind me. So now you can kind of like scope up really close to the camera like I would do to see what is going on behind somebody. And I'm really excited because I also have my Labyrinth Jared and Sarah photo with me. But we're going to use the Beyond the Lemuria card because, again, it feels very imaginative this week, very playful, very kind of like freeing. Just let yourself feel the freedom of this first week of 2024. And that was multiple cards. Sometimes that happens. There's so many that want to come through for us today because there's like this fresh, exciting newness that I want to make sure that we're getting the exact one. And I do like this. This seems to be, if you remember 2 weeks ago, before I didn't do an energy forecast on Christmas Day, the last card that we got was Don't Diminish Your Light. And it's really interesting because we're starting this year off with Shine Your Light. Now, I'm going to tune into Spirit and see what Spirit's kind of reflection on this is. And then I really am excited to see how this plays out for us. we're at a time at this precipice where, everything has felt a little heavier, a little darker, a little bit like we've kind of been weighted down by circumstances, by life events, by, global events, by different types of energies as they have been flowing to and through us over the last few years. And, we have this opportunity right now to renegotiate what's important to our inner worlds, our inner vibration, our inner spark. And that's where Spirit's kind of guiding us this week, is to really notice what it is that sparks your fire, which sparks your joy, that sparks your life force. Can you play this week? Can you get creative? Can you let yourself kind of like toy and play? And play is huge this week. They keep saying play like 100 times. In ways in which you have kind of maybe not drawn, colored, danced, painted, made music, any kind of creative endeavor. Can you get your hands back into this at the beginning of this year? Because there's a sense of like opportunity to allow this spark of creativity, this spark of joy, this spark of like playfulness begin to take root and fan into bigger, more giant fire over the course of 2024. But it's going to begin this week. What we can begin to cultivate this week will be like the brightness or the potency of the light that we will be able to shine later, which is super fun because I bought new markers for bullet journaling before the end of last year as a Christmas present for myself. And that is what I will be playing with this week. And I would love to hear what you are going to be playing with this week as well in the comments below. And I'm so excited to be back in 2024 with all of the magic that this year really holds. I really do believe that this is a year we rediscover who we are, and we bring that rediscovery out into the world and share it with those we love, and really initiate a new understanding of what it means to be human in this very intensely wonderful, glorious human world. So again, I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments, and let me know what you're imagining and what creativity and fun playfulness you will be getting your hands on this week.